as an actor of color, I didn't see a lot of people who looked like me in leading roles. I was happy doing what I was doing, a lot of ensemble work, a lot of chorus work. But yeah, I had, certainly a list of dream roles that I would love to perform one day, but those were always things that I never thought I would ever be cast in because of the way I looked, because of the color of my skin. I ended up playing Rooster in a production of Annie, and again, a role that I loved, but as a person of color, a performer of color, I never thought I would be cast in that role. And then when I moved down here to Orlando, my theatrical world changed. I had a chance meeting with a local amazing director here, Roberta Emerson, and she changed the trajectory of my performing career. Oh, I'm getting choked up. She cast me as the Beast in her production of Beauty and the Beast. Again, a dream role. I still remember watching Terrence Mann perform If I Can't Love Her on the Tony Awards. And that role, those songs, that character, I've always loved, but again, never thought I would get to play it. With Roberta's wonderful direction and support, I took on that monumental task. And here we are now with Cabaret, with the Shakes, playing another dream role, the MC. And I was doing some digging, some research, as I often do, trying to figure out who came before, how they might have put their spin on the role. So, of course, Alan Cumming and the revival in the late 90s. And then going, well, what actors of color have played this role? I would love to get their take on how they approached this. And I came to discover that there are very few actors of color to ever play the MC. My good friend Nathan Lee Graham was actually the first to play the MC in a production of Cabaret in St. Louis. And of course, as we record this, the great Billy Porter is playing the role in London with the London Revival. And then there's me. And I hope that other actors of color have stepped into this role in a professional capacity, but I can't find them online. So as of this taping, I think it's Nathan, myself, and Billy Porter are the only ones, like I say, online that are identified as playing this role, people of color, actors of color playing this role. So when I discovered that, in the best possible sense, I felt a weight added to my shoulders, in the best possible sense, to really take care of this role, and knowing that people of color were in Germany at this time, and what that means, how we played a part, how we may have been persecuted, along with everybody else who were on the lists. So it is a great honor, a huge privilege to follow in the footsteps of every actor who has played this role. But again, particularly actors of color, future actors of color, to know that we can be a part of the story, we should be a part of the story.